So we are now recording. I want to welcome everybody here and just say how excited I am that everybody is here. So for you live, congratulations. And for those watching the replay, congratulations. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so this is our very first session. So this is the Family Freedom Protocol, day one. I will be teaching this as though you are in a session. This is what you'll be doing in each session, okay? And then afterwards, this might take a few sessions, and then I will answer other questions and things like that. So just bear with me. Some of you will already know a lot of this content because you'll be using it, probably you've used it every day with your own clients. Some of it, you will not know a thing about it. And it's all cool, all right? We're all here to support. Things will come up for you. Things like you'll be looking at your own way that you handle situations. You'll be doing a lot of self-growth. Every day that I put these on, I am clearing my afternoon and most of my evening because you will probably want to have a chat with me, and I'm here for you for that, okay? Private message me. Word is don't private message each other. Come to me first. So first off, welcome. Welcome future family freedom coaches. I'm so excited. Woohoo! I just actually did a live and already I'm getting private messages about asking about you guys. So you've now just made a huge positive step, not to only helping others, but improving your own life and also those around you. Yes, you had to go through an interview process with me, and I'm so proud to have you in my chosen family. As you know, I was not going to just accept anybody. I did drop off another person 2 days ago. I don't know if you noticed that. There's 14 of us. There's now 13 of us. This lady, she's a beautiful, beautiful lady. She just wasn't playing full out already. She wasn't doing any live. She wasn't interacting with the group. And so I said to her, maybe another time would be better for her. So this is how freaking serious I am about this. So there's not 14 of you anymore. There's now 13. So you are all so special to me. So my background is 1987. I started coaching teens in sport. I still do that every Saturday morning. It's not about the money. Trust me, I get paid pittance, but I just love it. I love being with kids. I can do it unconsciously, and I love it. Let me just make sure I'm sharing. Hang on a sec. Just hang on a second. Just make sure I'm recording. No. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Cool. Sorry. Let's share that screen again. All right. So I have a lot of background with kids, with teens. In 2017, I completed my diploma in counselling. Why did I do counselling? I had a very premature second baby. So Ben was born at 26 weeks gestation. And it was at the same time I was going through a separation of my husband. My husband decided that he couldn't handle having a sick child and not knowing if my child was going to, if our child was going to survive or not. So he decided to step out of the relationship 2 days after I had Ben. So what I was doing was after Ben was about a year old, I started volunteering at the Mercy Hospital. I'm a great one for volunteering. My boys volunteer as well. And I was worried that I wasn't saying the right thing to these parents. So I thought, I better go and do a counselling diploma. And I loved it. I worked very hard late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing my diploma. I had a 1 and a 2-year-old baby. Can't believe I did it. It took me a while, but I finished it. I was offered a job at the Mercy Hospital. This is quite ridiculous, for $8,000 a year to work there Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 counselling. And I went, no. And they thought they would do me a favour because I was doing it for nothing once a week. Well, wouldn't $8,000 be nice? But I never really used it. Then in 2014, after being diagnosed with MS, I went on a massive journey to heal myself, and forensic healing was one of them. It's energy healing. It's a lot like kinesiology. I will be teaching that as well. Then 2015, I did my Reiki 1 and 2, which I enjoyed. Then 2016, hypnotherapy. That was with Shane Fozzard. If any of you want to do that in May, you're more than welcome. Let me know. And then I went on to further study NLP, timeline, all that. So I then, which you will learn very, very soon, I created my own timeline. I call it the timeline reset. So how I started that was I had a client come into my rooms. This is probably 18 months ago. 36, multi-millionaire, had a 6-year-old son, and her only reason for being born was to be born into a pedophile ring, and that was in China. So she was 14 years of age. She'd never had a birth certificate or anything, and she was swimming at 14, and she made friends with another girl, went back to the girl's house, the dad sitting there with a cup of tea or coffee and a paper, and she stripped off naked. So, and she came to me not because of trauma or PTSD, because she wanted to know, was it a good idea for her to get in contact with her parents again and let her 6-year-old son stay the night. So I took her through a normal timeline, and she had an adverse reaction. She threw up, she urinated, she shut herself, and she started convulsing because I took her back to when she was born, and she was giving oral sex the day she was born. I didn't know what to do. I was, holy shit, it's way out of my league. I couldn't do anything. And then my intuition kicked in. I actually get goosebumps talking about this, and I took her into another timeline. I call it timeline reset. We do not have to go back to the event. So I use this all the time, and I've been teaching it. Some of you on here, I've taught it to. Then I did world-class speaker training last year, and that changed my life again, because all of a sudden I knew how to communicate with not just 1 or 2 people in the room. I could communicate with everybody in the room, which is important. That set me off on a great journey of public speaking, which I do a lot of it. I love that. And then I was asked Australian Success Academy to be their events manager now, which I do all their events. And I just got certified as a family yoga teacher, which is kind of crazy and awesome. So I do believe in self-growth always. I always believe in bettering myself. I will take myself off and learn different things all the time, and I use them, and this is what I'm going to be giving you. So anytime I update my skills, that you'll be updated. So we're in it together, people. So the Family Freedom Mission is to champion families, get them reconnected, and stop the epidemic of depression, hopelessness, anxiety. Self-mutilation is huge in teens at the moment. My rooms are full of them. Thank God they don't self-mutilate anymore. You will learn how to do all of this. I believe wholeheartedly that everybody has this amazing innate ability to thrive and be happy. Thriving is very different for each other. So for me to thrive is to teach what I know. Others to thrive is to make the best cake that they know how to. Yeah, it's whatever's best for that person at the time. Why me? Because I am passionate, I am authentic, and what I have created, it works. Tried and tested many times, it works. And I will champion you all the way through this. I'm pretty sure I've proven that already myself. I believe in walking my talk. I don't believe in being bullshit. I don't believe in saying one thing and doing another. I walk my talk, and I think that's why why I'm different from others. And why this? Why the Family Freedom Protocol? As I said before, it works. I've had people come in from all over the world. I see most of my clients on Zoom now, which is weird because I never thought I would see people on Zoom. I always like the face-to-face. And it just works. That's why this. And I think us as a family together, we can all do this. And I get emotional talking about this because families need us. And when I had that family a couple of weeks ago, after the bliss asking me, she was desperate, and I just did not have the hours in the day to see her. She said, I'm going to take my son to a psychiatrist. And I was just like, fuck no, please don't. I had been working till 11 o'clock at night with some clients. It's taken me away from my family. I can't do this. I can't do that anymore. Just please make sure you're muting yourselves, everybody. Someone's just unmuted. This works. There's only one of me. I need you guys on board. I need you. Other families need you. I don't know if you saw the other day, but I have made a lot of money from doing this in a very short amount of time, and this will be you. If you want to. If you want to make a lot of money from this, you will do it, okay? I'll go as fast as you guys go. What is expected of you? You need to play full out, okay? As I said, I did drop one of the ladies from the group who wasn't playing full out. She hadn't done any videos. She wasn't commenting on anything. And I did ask her. We had a beautiful conversation. It's just not her timing. Yeah, and I don't think it's fair that you guys are all sitting here watching this, whether live or the replay, and you're playing full out, and everybody's scared shitless. Everybody's, everybody's scared. I get it. But you're playing full out, and that's where your growth will be. You need to reach out. You please reach out. Reach out to me first. If I don't answer you straight away, it's only because of two things. I'm with a client or I'm with family, basically. That's what I'm doing. But I'm here. I will answer you as quickly as I possibly can. The reason I do a lot of video is because it's easy for me and quicker for me to talk rather than to type. I know I need to do a lot more typing because a lot of you, I talk too fast. I know that. I'm working on it. Thank you. Give me feedback, by the way. Always give me feedback. Drink lots of water during this. When you're doing work on this, your energy shifting. Things will come out. You'll find that you might pee a lot. You'll find that you might go in the toilet a lot more. You might find that you start yawning a lot. It's all energy shifts. Some of you might even burp. It's kind of weird. I know, but it's weird, but it happens. Drink lots of water. You have to flush those toxins out. My top tip is drink 1 litre of water per 33 kilos that you weigh. I actually drink per 22 kilos. I love Brett's got his glass of water there. I drink every 22 kilos. This is gold. All these things are gold for your clients. Number one tip, if your client is saying to you, I just don't have the energy, I can't seem to remember things, short-term memory, they are dehydrated. First thing that I say to you, how much do you drink? And they go, heaps. How much is heaps? Oh, a glass or two. Not enough. Take photos of yourself. Take a selfie of yourself. Do this with your clients. Take a selfie. Take a photo of your client up front. Because believe me, when you finish working with them, especially doing a timeline reset, they will look completely different. Completely different. I look at photos of myself just from 2 years ago. Oh my God, I look so different. So take a photo. Include yourself. Be really present. Be present on Facebook. Be present in the group. You're all doing that amazingly anyway. I don't think I have to say that to you anyway, but just keep challenging yourself. Find articles. Do you know where I go? I've got a plethora of books. I go to the op shop. I picked up 1, 2, just these 3 books. Meditations with James Pratt, Little Book of Hugs, and Steve of Raising Girls. I picked them all up. I paid $6.25. I've got books like this. Amazing. And you know what? You just find what I'll do is I'll just open a page. There you go. The alcohol pushes. You can take a photo of that and stick it up on your page, and people go, "Oh, she's researching." And always put, I research, through my research, it gives you prestige. Always hold your prestige. So fun. That's another thing. I went to a massive social media night last week, and I could not believe in 2016 a stranger could look at your face on Facebook and only had to see you 5.4 times and trust you. It is now 20.4. So I used to have this limiting belief that I should only do 1 or 2 posts a day on Facebook. Nah, do 4 or 5 a day. Because your lives that you do in the morning, not many people watch them in the afternoon. Then they're not on their feed, so they keep doing them. Fun, I stole this from Shane Fozzard. Fully utilize now. So playful out, be really present, action. Action, action, action. So, yeah, I did steal that from Shane. The best way to learn is to have fun. And write down lots of information, use colours, things like that. Action, this is huge for me. I used to go to all these courses, learn, and just not do anything about it. I take a lot of action now, and I take immediate action. Whether it is putting something on Facebook or what, I will do immediate action. Take action. Any action that you need to do should be done within 24 hours. Tell your clients this too. Why? Because when actioning and you learning, you are 97% more likely to do it within 24 hours. If you wait 48 hours, you're 45% chance of doing it. If you wait 72 hours to action it, it's only 4% chance you'll actually do it. So action right away. So what I do is, got my trusty pen and paper, I'll put a line down here and I'll go action. And I'll just write down anything I could do. Then I'll look apart and go, that's a bit scary. I do the scariest one first, whether it's doing a live on Facebook, or whether it's research, putting an ad on, whatever it is, I action it. Okay, so action, action, action. If you don't know how to action, ask me, I'll tell you. So, coloured pens. When you are learning, tell your clients this as well, especially students, write in colours. It takes us back to when we were cave people and we were doing pictures. They would use different coloured clays. So get textures, get pencils and pens and all that sort of stuff. In my rooms, I have those 4 different coloured pens. Yeah, I have highlighters as well as I'm going through things. I'll show you all of that. So get coloured pens. Use colours, use pictures, use mind maps if you don't know what a mind map is. I don't know if you can see this. We'll draw something in a minute in the middle. Say you want to do a mind map and it's about apples, about how good apples are for you. So you will draw, you might write here apples, right? Apples. You might draw a red apple, a green apple. What's good about apples? That green apple makes me run faster. So I will draw somebody running. It doesn't look like somebody running, but I can't be good at everything. So yeah, it's a mind map. Stick it up on your wall. Do it in colour though. You can do some words with it. And you'll obtain the information much quicker and easier. And you'll just look at that and go, oh yeah, now I know what I've got to say. Yeah. Tell all your students that. Anybody who's studying, it's so important. Space. So when you are doing these sessions and even your own sessions with your clients, make sure your space is really beautiful. Honor yourself with that, yeah? I love my picture behind my wall here. That's my space. I've got a burner going. I've got my little angel here. You know, I've got my things around me. I love it, and it's my space. It's beautiful. When you guys come to my house, you'll smell how beautiful my house is. I always make sure my house smells really beautiful. So honor your space. Enjoy it, yeah? Time. Allocate in your calendar or set yourself alarms and let your family know that you need to have this space to do what you got to do. This is important for you. And this will show your family exactly how to honor themselves in their own space and time as well. Get yourself into the habit of giving yourself time. So you are so deserving of it, and it's a good practice. And everything that you do now, everything that I'm helping you with now, be saying this to your clients too. Write down your goals. I stole this. Anything you can steal it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Steal it. I just got that off Google. You can use it if you want to, but it's when you set goals, it's always important. Write out exactly what you're expecting from this certification, by the way. What are your goals? What is your time frame? And how will you know you've achieved it? One person said to me their goal is to take all my clients from me. Have fun with that. It's not going to happen. And I'm not going to pass all my clients to you. You need to do this. You need to want this. That's not what I'm here for. My time is too precious to be finding new clients. Yeah, find your own clients. I will hand over as many as I can, but you got to get your own clients. So goal setting. Write out exactly what you want. Affirmation every day, as much as you can. You're going to say to yourself, I'm a superstar. Okay? Say it out loud to me now. I want to see where your mouth's going. Say, I am a superstar. Go. Love it. If you've got anything else, do that. So, you know, when I was diagnosed through MS in 2014, I had an affirmation. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better and better. And that changed that affirmation. It wasn't about health anymore. So I still say that affirmation to myself this morning. And I will be saying this again because each video that we do, I will be getting better and better and better. Yeah? You'll be guys will be getting better and better and better. So it could be any way. Sometimes I concentrate on being a mother, like every day, every way I'm getting better and better and better. It might be my mothering skills. It could be my fitness. It could be shutting up more. Anything. So have your own affirmations, yeah? Are you ready? I'm about to show you exactly what to do in your first session. This stuff is important. So this is it. Get ready. Your first step is to, one, connect with your clients. This is so important. Guys, it's not about you. It is about your client and what you are there to give them. You have to be what they need you to be in a very gentle way at first. So if you don't have a connection with your clients, they won't listen and you simply won't get the breakthrough you need. And you know what? They won't refer you. So I have a referral-based business. So when I first started out, I would see one client one time and it was bloody exhausting because I'd have to do all this stuff in one session, and they would go and they would walk off and go, oh my God, I had the best session. You should try hypnotherapy. Or if I was doing energy, you should try energy healing. So they would say to their friend, oh, just go and find one locally. They weren't saying, go and see Emma Romano. Then I started doing 4-week sessions, 6-week sessions, 8-week sessions, sometimes 12-week sessions. I will show you how to do that. Because what they do is they fall in love with you. And instead of saying, oh, go and see a hypnotherapist, they'll say, go and see Emma Romano. And that's where it comes from. And you have to build huge rapport with your clients. This is so important. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I know a lot of you know how to do that, but there's people here who have never been therapists before. And what I love is you can hear the same thing 100 times, but sometimes you just hear it differently and it will stick with you. And that's what I'm hoping will happen here. So what is rapport? It's a noun. It's a close and harmonious relationship which the people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well. So when building rapport, only 7% of your words will work. So what I'm saying right now is only 7%. It's only at 38% is my tonality. That's my tonality. It's how I talk. It's my physiology. It's how I sit. It's how I be. It's how I feel about you. That's 55%. So be very aware of how you are, of what you're being. So it really doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. It is definitely physiology. I also call this your energy. I'm a big one for aura. They've just scientifically discovered, I think 3 years ago, they've now got a scientific word for your aura. They call it electromagnetic field. They found out your aura is mostly comes from your heart. That's your biggest surge of aura is from your heart. So you need to love your clients. You really need to love your clients. And some clients it can be tough. It can be a challenge. And that's going to be your fault. because it's up to you to fall in love with that client. Hang on a second. Something has just gone wrong. Guys, I'm going to have to come off. Hang on a second. Something went wrong with my Zoom. I'm going to start recording and then I'll come back on and I'll give you another link. Yeah? Are you good with that?